Hello, guys. Welcome back. Happy Halloween, Joyce Soin, and or as the conservatives call it, Satan's birthday. Happy birthday, Satan! We had to do that. Have you seen that? There's like this really cute cartoon of this woman screaming she won't celebrate Halloween because it's Satan's birthday. And Satan's down in hell at his birthday party with nobody there, and he has his arms crossed. He looks real sad. He goes, "Well, I won't want you here anyhow." Obviously, it's not Satan's birthday, unless you celebrate his birthday. Good for you. We have our Devil Jack back there. He's actually bright cherry red. I love him to death. We have the tower you saw in the music video. We have Hell Jack here. He is so scary, adult men won't go near him. That's why I love him. We have the ancestor lights on to honor the gods and the ancestors, and we have the classic jack-o'-lantern, which, depending on which research you respect, our ancient ancestors carved them because they were not only frightening away more malevolent beings on this sacred day, but they were welcoming the dead back. Apparently, dead people, when they see jack-o'-lanterns, see something cute and charming, and the malevolent creature seeing the light and seeing the glow from within would run terrified. So, and remember, they used to be turnips. They used to be turnips. God bless our ancestors for being able to, carve turnips, because we couldn't do it today. Have you ever seen people try to carve turnips? It is not easy. So yeah, we have our pumpkins. We did not buy a real pumpkin. It's just a thing of me trying to get on a bus, trying to get a pumpkin home in one piece, and it's like, no, it's okay. But we have our jacks that we bring out. So we have a lot of jack-o'-lanterns in. I moved them inside. They're all a couple decades old, and at this point, couple-decade-old electronics and rain do not mix. We started out with a beautiful sunny day for Halloween, and then it got cold and rainy. Thankfully, the tiny ones got to do their tiny one parade, I think like around the ball field or something, I didn't see. And everybody's going to Camelot. That's an actual place. Everybody's going to Camelot to trick or treat. So, it's a good day. It's a good day to connect with the ancestors. For me personally, I had the Old Father stop by, and he was like, this is my day too. I did not bother to say I'm pretty sure this is a Celtic holiday. I was not going to get into that. I was like, okay, because he's like, I like dead people. I'm like, yeah, I know you like dead people. I like dead things. I know you do. Oh, we went out for a walk today, and we passed a dead mammal on the road, and Loki was in his glory because it's the underworld aspect here today, and he was laughing and doing his somebody didn't make a joke and laughing hysterically. And then on the way home, we got passed by the classic creeper van. You know that white van that looks like it just drove out of one of the Halloween movies? We got passed by that van. And I don't know if I introduced the crew yet, but we have the devil pumpkin back there. So we have Satan, and we have the stack of pumpkins. You can no longer say anything else but stack. We have Helljack, we have mother and daughter, and we have the ancestor lights, and we have a blue devil over here. So we have our pumpkin family tucked inside where they're safe and where we can enjoy them. And, it's a good holiday to connect with the dead, to connect with the ancestors. And it's definitely a holiday that Loki enjoys. I'm not going to try to shoehorn Loki into Halloween history, but in my personal experience, he does enjoy it. Whatever you do, he enjoys it. The aspects of frightening people, and fire and light and candy and food and feasting, they are right up his alley. He enjoys that, and the more scared you get or other people get, the more he enjoys it. Not in a mean-spirited way, but like going through a haunted house and screaming and running out crying like a baby, that he enjoys. So, it's definitely his holiday. He does have that in him, that he likes a little spooky holiday. And we have the spooky and kind of the sweet mixed in. We also have our two fox tea lights going, so we have the fox-powered jack-o'-lanterns going, so he's happy. So everything's decorated. We already, worked with the ancestors, put out our feast. We start during the day. and then we can go into night, but we like to start during the day. And I love it. The weather was perfect. We saw the creeper van. We saw other stuff. We saw people, trying to enjoy Halloween the best they could when it was getting rainy and cold. So yeah, it started off beautiful. It started off beautiful about when I got the lovely out of focus video of the tree. That's when it started to, everything started to get a little chillier and everything. So it's going to go back down to being cold. But we enjoyed having almost 70s for the weather today, and that's not normal for this area, but we enjoyed it. And so, make Halloween your own. I don't say so when I think it sounds, at least coming from me, I think it sounds pretentious because I had to learn that word as a pagan. That was not a word I had. I say Halloween. Um, and we are just enjoying it. We're having the meat and cheese spread. We're having soda and coffee and stuff like that, and just having fun with it. So you don't have to do anything really fancy. It doesn't have to be a Hallmark production or Universal Studios or something Martha Stewart would approve of. It doesn't have to involve $100 of stuff you got from the magic store. It can be simple. We went out for a walk. We got a couple treats for the party, and we came back and we're enjoying ourselves. Kind of sad that the kids don't get to trick or treat. We used to get to trick or treat Halloween, and we got to trick or treat at night. We loved it, and then for safety reasons, they moved it to the last Saturday of the month, and they moved it to daylight hours. But I really wish the kids could have got that experience because I remember that. I remember how dangerous it was. Your parents would always put this mask on you, or they put other stuff on you, and it would be freezing cold, guys. It was always freezing cold at Halloween, and you would have this cheap AF costume on. That you remember how thin the fabric was? You remember how thin that fabric was? And you were supposed to be warm in that. Maybe in California where they designed it, but not Pennsylvania. You were freezing cold, and you usually had to have your winter jacket on top of it. Good times. Good times. And then you had to flash people. You'd go up to their door and you'd flash them so they could see you were wearing a costume. That probably won't fly today. Yeah, people would be calling 911 today, but you did that when I was a kid because people demanded that you were wearing a costume and you said trick or treat. They demanded. And if you didn't do trick or treat, then they would play a trick on you. And old people can be vindictive because they're getting back at you for all the rest of the year when you were running in their yard and throwing stuff in their yard and being bad. Yeah, they're getting back at you. So we liked it. It was a lot of fun because a lot of the older people were creative and they loved scaring the living daylights out of children, which is what Halloween is to me, scaring people. So, if you guys like Halloween and you like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you later. Bye-bye.